histAry, a Chelsea FC project. I want to create a project that feels original and creative in multiple facets. I want the collaboration of the creation of this project to feel just as diverse and creative as the final product itself, by blending a mural, AR and QR codes, music and player interviews. I want fans to be able to better understand the humans wearing their beloved team's football kit, as well as the background of these players before they did, by picking 5 current players who have different backgrounds to be displayed in this mural. I don't necessarily want like the 5 best players, but more so 5 very different players. Players who all represent something very different for different members of a widely diverse fan base. A fan base who may have not heard much from these particular players. Josh Achapong, 18 years old, born in London, academy since he was 8, made his debut last season, of Ghanaian descent. Chelsea are the most supported Premier League club in Africa, particularly West Africa, which then leads me on to Noni Madueke, 22 years old, born in London and moved to the Netherlands at 16 years old for first team football, of Nigerian descent. Mikhailo Mudryk, 23, born in Ukraine, a lot of pressure and a fresh perspective. Me Official, 23 years old, big injury setback, born in California, trying to connect more Chelsea fans from that part of the world. Raheem Sterling, 29 years old, the oldest outfield player currently in the squad, born in Kingston, Jamaica, an experienced head in the team with a young voice wanting to prove itself. My idea of the artwork would depict these players in like a huddle before a game, with a gap left in the centre so you can see all of their faces. Also a gap as if they're waiting and calling you over to run in and to complete the team. An AR code and QR code would be a part of this painting. When activated, the AR code would bring the mural to life, as a short woven together interview would play, with maybe some relevant music for each player in the background. Flags and cultural references would pop up on your phone screen around the mural as they say certain things, and you learned more about each player and their story. There could be player pics, charted photos that pop up surrounding football and where they grew up, all to help better paint the picture from the dialogue. There could be subtitles thrown across the screen if anyone chooses to speak in a different language. And for the interview itself, short, simple questions would be asked to each player, with the answers sometimes weaving together.
Originally, my mum came to England to study. We lived in Harlesden, northwest London at first. We then got a house in Wembley where I spent majority of my childhood.
The QR code provides the option to watch the video instead through YouTube, so you can see the players give their answers and hear added questions that are not in the AR art piece. At the end of the AR experience, I'd like there to be an option to click a link where the supporters can take a video in front of said mural where they'll be asked 1 or 3 randomly assigned questions. What's your favourite Chelsea memory? How would you describe the Chelsea community? What do you imagine Chelsea looking like in 50 years from now? After answering whichever question they got in front of the mural, they would then submit it into a virtual Chelsea time capsule to be opened by future Chelsea to look back on. I hope this can connect a future community to its history and add longevity to the artwork created for this project. Thank you.